Hey, what's cooking good looking? What's cooking good looking? What's cooking good looking? Oh, good looking, you're cooking with the dude. Oh, good looking. Welcome to another edition of Cooking with the Duke, hosted by y'all truly, T-Bone Marmaduke, aka The Duke. So today we done two big old tomahawk steaks, hung just here by a little piece of string, and what's more than saying, we gotta just back up and go back in time and show you how we did it. Shazam.
Well, look at these two beauties. Today's episode is brought to you by Smoke and Fire Festivals, officially the UK's largest barbecue festival and team barbecue competition. 2025 tickets are available now for Ascot 5th to 6th of July, Malden 16th to the 17th of August. We'll see you there, Smoke and Fire Festival. And they've sent us this beautiful little goodie box with a whole bunch to try, as well as the steak we're gonna throw down with a little bit of molten salt and resist the charms of the wine today. And these two beautiful hawks by Dumbia Meats.
Okay, so the idea is we're gonna hang these bad boys from the rafters. So get a stool here, make sure we're about here. We're gonna have about that much between the two steaks, so just gonna grab the I promised my wife I've been doing some DIY today. Okay, so about there should do it. We need more power. That's more like it.
So we've drilled our holes both ends. We're gonna rub it down with a little molded salt. Smoky salt. I've never tried this stuff before, sure am. Looking forward to it. We're just gonna apply evenly to as much of the surface area as we can. That's looking good. Mop up the last of the little bit there, and we're gonna swap over. We're gonna go for the smoky barbecue rub from Smoke and Flame. Never tried this one either before. We got a lot of firsts here today. Apply evening. That's looking good. Smells good. Okay, we're just gonna let that rest while we get our fire going. Now, our firewood today is brought to you by Fire Masters UK. Look how beautiful this wood is. Almost too shame to burn it. Anyway, let's burn it. Looky that! That looks like something you'd find in your mama's bathroom. Okay, we get our wood all assembled. We're gonna just get a couple of woodies in there and light her up. Oh man. Love playing with fire. Be careful when playing with fire, kids. Always having that old present. We're just gonna stack the wood in a neat little pile. Okay, now we're just gonna insert the meter probes. Just get that accuracy that we crave to get. You wanna make sure you get these steaks right. You want them correct. Now you just grab a little ball of string and you use a matchstick to poke her through. Yeah, look at that skills, matchstick skills. Who knew you could use a matchstick for more than one thing? Tie a little knot. Now you just gotta cut me some slack. About that long should do it. You wanna make sure you got enough for towing her up at the other side. Just grab a little bit. Cut me loose, all right. Here we go. Now I need a little, oh yeah, there you go. There's a little barbecue skewer. We're gonna stick her through there. Yeah, that's how you do it. All right, so we're just gonna hang her about there. Get that. We're gonna use the guitar hanger as something to tie onto. A little knot. Oh. And we repeat the process. Cut me a little bit more slack. Tie her up. And we're gonna cook it. Now all we need to do is just drag the fire underneath. Make sure everybody's sitting just about the height that we want her to be. You don't want it too close, you don't want it too far. Just right. Look at that, people! Ain't that a beautiful thing? What a way to spend an afternoon. We are on to a good thing, I think, here. The smoke, the flame. Shazam. Hey, Bobby!
Yeah.
I bet my butcher he couldn't reach the meat on the top shelf.
Yeah.
He said he wasn't gonna bet with me.
Yeah.
He told me the stakes were too high. So we're about an hour down, and these beautiful tomahawk steaks are beginning to take on some smoke and some color. Oh man, I almost forgot we're gonna throw down a little pot because we're getting like fancy today. We're gonna use this molten smoky salt. We're gonna soften up this butter, and we're gonna see if we can make the candle. We want to take this beautiful steak meal to the next level. We're gonna throw down a little bit of garlic and mixed herbs. We're softening up. That's looking good. I didn't want to say it, but this looks like it's almost going according to plan. Look at how beautiful that steak is looking. Oh man. Okay, we need to rejuvenate our fire. We just throw down some more wood, remove our butter mix. We're gonna grab our wicks. Now we got these candle wicks made out of beeswax, so they are non-toxic to go along with our candle wax, which is made out of the butter and stuff. So we stand her up in the cup, throw down our melted candle wax mixture, scrape it all in there, get all that goodness in there, and we got a little gadget to make sure that the wick stands into attention. Hey, would you look at that? Now we're just gonna put her in the freezer a while. And let's check on our steaks. Oh man, look at that. They're coming to an internal temperature of 40 degrees. So we're gonna rejuvenate our fire again, get her real hot, throw down the grate. Oh, wish me luck. Say a little barbecue prayer. Cut them down and throw them down. Here we go, people. We got liftoff. Oh, man. Okay, so we're just going to keep on flipping and sizzling. We don't want these to be on here too long, but we want to get that beautiful reverse sear going on. We're just going to add, that's real hot there, so we want to just make sure they're all Shazam. Just keep flipping. Getting some good color on there. This will be over real quick, people. Now that is just breathtakingly beautiful. Flame, oh, who doesn't want to see a piece of burning meat just like that? I think it's time to bring them off. Look at that beautiful color on that steaks. Okay, so we're just gonna let them rest on the board here for a little while, but let's check on our candle. Okay, I'm trying to cut this off with one hand holding the camera. Okay, so it's been about an hour in the freezer and it hasn't completely frozen. The bottom's still a bit soft, so we'll just leave her in the like that. This is the moment of truth, people. Let's see, did we do it right? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. We're just gonna reach for our caveman cleaver and slice off the bone there. Oh man, it smells incredible. We're gonna slice her in half. And how'd we do? Oh man, that looks just how we like her. What a beautiful hunk of meat. We're gonna repeat the process, slice the bone off the other one. Let's have a look at what we got. Moment of truth, slice her open. Yeah. Oh man, that's beautiful medium rare the way I like it. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at that. Lips back in Shazam. We're gonna slice and have a little taster. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's a beauty. We're gonna slice her across the grain and that is good quality beef from the Dumb Beer group. Slice her across the grain. Oh, for a delicious tender bite, we slice her across the grain. Oh man, that is beautiful. Who wants some? Look at that. Oh, delicious.
Ain't even my birthday.
Well, ain't that pretty? We serve her up with some corn cob and chunky chips. What a beautiful can of what a romantic man I must be. And this is it. Oh, look at that. You just pour a little bit of the candle wax, the butter on your steak. Yeah. Who wants a slice? Oh, man. We just want to thank Smoke and Fire Festival one last time for sponsoring this cook. We'll see you in the next video. Shazam.
What's cooking, good looking? Welcome to another edition of Cooking with the Duke, hosted by yours truly, T-Bone Mama Duke, aka The Duke. I can't remember the last time we did a Potjie pot, so I thought, why not? Let's do a brisket one. What are we waiting for? Let's do this. And we begin our Potjie pot adventure by lighting a fire. The best way. We got our sharp caveman Ultimo knife ready to chop up all our ingredients. We start with a couple of onions. Just like that, we slice them up kind of rough. Oh, that fire's looking good. Okay, we just put those to the side and we're gonna introduce the star of the show. Boom, 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 the brisket. Look at that, about a kilogram of. Now the brisket in the UK is kind of different to its cousin in America. They like to roll it over here. Still a cheap cut of meat. Got a nice bit of fat on it. And if you cook it for a long time, you get some great results like we're going to be doing today. We're going to slice her up into little cubes. Oh, man. That's got some nice fat ratio on that. That little bit I'm cutting off there, that's going to go in the pot. Also, fat equals flavor. Remember that, people. Nice chunks like that. Repeat the process and we're looking chunky, ready to go into the pot. Now our fire is blazing. I'm putting this Potjie pot onto the fire a little bit early, but I'm hungry. I ain't got all day, so we're just gonna work with what we got. And what we got is good, people. Just gonna arrange the wood around like so. Our first ingredient going in the pot, a glug of canola oil, usually olive oil, but the price of olive oil these days is like gold. So anyway, next our onions, our rough cut onions, get them good and translucent, sweat them off. Yeah, close her up. Now oh, there you go. That's the onions. We're ready to brown off our meat. We just give her a little stir and make the pot all nice and ready to go. And that's the star of the show going in. The nice chunks of Brisket badass going into the bottom of our Potjie pot. Now in previous videos, people say I've been saying Potjie. Incorrect. Potjie. Like Potjie. Potjie. I don't know how you say it. You know what I'm talking about. Right, we're going to salt our meat. We're going to season her up. Look at that. Salty beef, people. That's looking good. Stir her up. Now, I know you're not supposed to stir the Potjie pot, but my house, my rules, and I gotta take a leak. Now, there we go. In my opinion, one of the best ingredients to throw down into a cast iron pot is a humble leek. We're putting 2 of them in today, and oh man, I find this adds a creamy, delicious texture to the mix, to the recipe, and it's so good, and it complements the beef so nice. And there we go, we chopped up, and we're gonna throw them down. People, look at that! Our beef let's have a little look. Grab a little bit there. Come on, there you go. Oh man, we're looking good. I apologize for the sunlight. Suddenly the sun has decided to show up in South Gilly on these cold winter months. Anyway, here we go with the leeks. Don't drop any. Oh man, it's a majority game. This is good. This is outside cooking, people. I'm sure there's little critters that'll grab them if they, go astray. Just work them into the pot. Oh man, everything's coming together. Look at that. Ain't that a beautiful sight? Oh man. Now we're going to add a handsome glug of red wine. Oh, there you go. A little bit of stock water. Oh, delicious. Next up, tin tomato. In you go. And a little bit of bacon. Because everything's better with bacon. Close her up. Next, we're going to reach for our carrots and garlic. We're going to roughly chop these up as well. Miney fingies. Oh man, this is my second favorite veg going in after the leeks is the carrots. Oh man, they go so good. We can gather up in our little gathering bowl. Could I find a smaller one? Oh, one more to go in there. Oh, lovely, nice and rushed. And our garlic. Now, I put garlic with everything. We put garlic on our garlic. And we're going to roughly chop this up also. I mean, why would you not put garlic with everything? I put it on my toothbrush. Just in case there's a couple of vampires on the loose. Alright, we're going to throw down into the pot. And that's looking good. Now I feel like we might be forgetting something. Oh yeah, the oregano herb. Throw down that. Oh, yeah. And a little paprika, just for good measure. Close her up and we're going to reach for a pomme de terre. That is French for apple of the earth or potato. It's you and me. We got these little new potatoes and they look pretty new. And we're going to just chop them in half because we like them nice and chunky. We're going to throw them into the pot. And I think that's pretty much all the hard work done for now. This is a great way to spend an afternoon, people. Don't drop the potatoes. I better not mess this up. Oh, here we go. There you go. In the pot. Time for a little break. This is thirsty work. Cheers. Hey dudes and dudettes, if you're enjoying this video, why not hit that subscribe button? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay, next up. We got one last thing to add, and that is our mushrooms. And there ain't mushroom left in that pot or anything else. Speaking of bad jokes. Hey Bobby!
Yeah.
Did you ever see the 90s film Con Air starring Nick Cage?
Yeah.
What do you call an escaped convict trying to land a plane?
Yeah.
Condescending! Well, we've been bubbling away all afternoon, probably about, it's coming up 4 hours now. Let's go have a little sneak peek at what we got. Oh man, this is my favorite bit. Whoop, steady on, open her up. Oh man, look at that. I better grab my little ladle. Look at that. Oh people, that is juicy, delicious, tender meat. Oh, Potjie heaven. Should we dish her up? Let's grab a French stick. Yeah, crusty French stick to go with our Potjie. People, we better portion up for my girls. Yeah, let's grab a bowl. Look at that. It's a great way to spend an afternoon, people. Just pottering around a Potjie pot. And this is the result. You get to enjoy a delicious meal. Oh man, dunking in that bread with a, look at that tender, delicious beef. Oh, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and watch one of these two videos here. Shazam. What's cooking good looking? What's cooking good looking? Oh, good. Hey, what's cooking good looking? Welcome to another edition of Cooking with the Duke, hosted by y'all's truly, T-Bone Marmaduke, aka The Duke. Check it out. We just done this beautiful hunk of beef, this picanha, rum cap, whatever you want to call it. It is the business. Look at that. I mean, I wish you could smell it. We done it over the fire, straight up one piece, no messing about with rotisserie, anything like that. You know what? Let's just go back to the beginning. Let's do this.
Well, ain't she a beauty? Let's get her open. Today's video is brought to you by the Meter Probe, who have kindly sponsored this beautiful hunk of beef. Their meter probes are famous for their accuracy, and we'll have a little bit more of that later. This gorgeous hunk of picanha is from the Village Butchers, the online butchers, and we're just gonna trim off some of that silver skin with our caveman Ultimo knife over here. Now, I know we always say fat equals flavor, but this is the little nasties that you just want to get off because it's going to give you a better cook on your beef. We want to do it right. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to trim this off. Okay, I think that's good enough for rock and roll, as they say. Just get that last little bit there before we flip her over. Have a little look on the other side. Now that's a beautiful fat cap that I don't think I'm gonna touch. I should have actually scored it, but never mind. We're bringing a little black magic to the mix today. I love this rub from the Smoke and Flame Dudes and Dudettes. A great blend of salt, pepper, and charcoal to go on your beef and give it a beautiful bark. This is gonna add a little extra Shazamness to our beautiful big old rum cap today. Yeah, I can't wait. Okay, make sure it's all covered up. Every little bit. I'll flip her over. Yeah, make sure you got everywhere. Like the Fleetwood Mac song, I want to be with you everywhere. Black magic. Like a black magic woman. And that's also Fleetwood Mac. Oh man, it's all coming together. Okay, now ain't that a beautiful hunk of beef? Look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay, now we're just gonna let that sit. We're gonna make a fire. Today we are using the beautiful Seiko Boss wood all the way from Namibia, courtesy of Firemasters UK. When you go in firewood cooking, this is the wood you want to use. Look at that, ain't that a beauty? I always say it's too much a shame that we gotta burn it, but you know, you gotta live the style before the pile, or is it the other way around? I can never remember. All I can know is we're gonna be cooking and it's gonna be good looking. We'll also be using the little tumbleweed guys from the Firemasters UK. Now, stack the wood in a neat little pile, light with a match and poof a while. That sounds familiar. I like it. Okay, so we just get the fire going. Ain't that a beauty? Oh man, this is my favorite bit. I could just sit and stare at the fire all day long. But we got stuff to do. Right, throw down our grate upon 3 bricks. And boom, 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 to start today's show, the Meter Probe. What we're gonna do is insert it to the thickest part of our meat today. That should do her. Like that. And all we gotta do is just gently put her on the fire, indirect. Oh, look at that. Now all we gotta do is just sync up the Meter Probe with the app, like that. And there you go. We're gonna go for start, begin, cook. We're gonna go for beef. We're gonna look for picanha and charcoal grill. We're gonna have to do it. I don't think they got a wood fired option. No. Charcoal grill is kind of the same. Yes, I agree. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna set her up to 40 degrees Celsius, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring her off at that point, and then that's when it gets real exciting. We're gonna throw down on the flame. I think we do a little flip. We're looking good. Flip her over. Just let her enjoy her time there. Man, I love this. This is a great way to spend an afternoon. Should we flip it? Should we not? That's the most important decision we got to make this afternoon. I think we flip it. So we are looking good. We're coming up to temperature 40 degrees internal. We're gonna take it down a peg or two, introduce to the flame, reset the meter probe to about 55, 56 or so degrees, and we're just gonna have a flame grill party now. Going to take it down to 2, my very sophisticated grilling system, and throw a fat side down and let it go crazy. Go crazy, baby. Whoa! This is my favorite bit. Now we just gotta flip her get a nice sear on that. Look at that. Oh man, this smells incredible. This is my favorite kind of cooking, people. Oh, look at that. The smell, the smoke. Oh man, this is it. This is LIVIN. Living for the smoke. Oh man. Can't flip her. We do her every which way we can. We're gonna get that beautiful char and sear on there. We're looking good. We're up to temperature. I think we're gonna bring her off to rest. Wish you lucky that. I'm gonna rest her up with a little bit of butter. Oh, yeah, you can't have too much butter on a steak like this. Okay, we're just gonna cover up away from any critters that might be lurking around. We're gonna let that sit there for about 10 minutes. Hey, Bobby!
Yeah,
I took the pet dog to the lake yesterday.
yeah,
He floats really well.
yeah.
He's a very good boy. Looking good. So whatever you call this hunk of beef, I call it pretty good looking. We're gonna slice up this beautiful hunk of beef with our caveman cleaver knife. Mind your fingies. Let's see how we did it. How we do, folks? Oh man, look at that. I gotta say, that looks pretty good to me. Oh, smells incredible. I wish you were here. All right, time to slice her up. Oh man. Well, this is just how I like it. I don't know how you like it at home, but this is just how I like it. And thanks to the meter probe, we got this just how we like it. Man. Oh, beautiful. I like him kind of sliced kind of thick. Oh, man. Beautiful hunk of beef. And that. Go grab yourself some of that black magic. You need a little bit of that black magic in your life. Got a real, unique, delicious flavor. Oh, so good. Well, there you go. A not bad day at the office, if I may say so myself. That's just how we like it. I think I'm going to serve her up with a little bit of potatoes and maybe some green beans. Anyways, that's just about all we got time for. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next video. What's cooking, good looking? Welcome to another edition of Cooking with the Duke, hosted by yours truly, T-Bone Mama Duke, aka The Duke. Now you caught me at a special time because I'm just about to harvest this food of the gods, the African cousin of the beef jerky, the one and only world famous Biltong. Right, let's see what we got. We'll open her up gently. Oh man. Let's have a look. Oh man, that looks legit. Oh man, let's slice her open. But before I do, I want to just back up, retrace our steps to see how we actually got to this moment. Let's do this. We begin our Biltong journey with these 2 hunks of silverside beef, a little bit of fat on both, about 1 kilogram each. We're gonna slice her up with our caveman style cleaver knife. What a badass blade. We're gonna cut strips about 1 inch or so thick, lengthways along the grain of the beef. Now,
I chose these 2 cuts because it's got a little bit of fat on them. And this is going to add a little bit of extra. I love a little bit of fat on my biltong. Oh, man, it's so tasty. Right, that slice is looking good. Man, now we're going to reach for the other hunk of beef. And we're just going to continue the process. We're going to slice inch or so thick slices along the grain of the beef. That's looking good. So for the next part of the process, we're going to try and draw any sort of extra moisture out of the meat. So we're going to use some coarse salt just to use as a little, just to bring out that moisture. We're going to let that sit for a few hours, three or 4 hours or so, and we cover her up because I know there's a few opportunistic critters around. And that blade should warm them up. Don't touch. Oh, there he is, speaking of the devil. That's right, stroll on, buddy. Next up, we're gonna dry roast some coriander seeds. Man, now this, in my opinion, is the essence of the biltong flavor. That's incredible. If you can do this at home, this will make your biltong legit. That's great, but be careful, they burn real quick. So that's dry roasted, and we're just gonna put her in the wazzer so we can add our other ingredients, which are a couple of black peppercorns. Yeah, like that. We're gonna put them in the wazzer, very coarsely waz, like so. That's good. Oh man, it's smelling good. Okay, next up we're gonna add our other ingredient. Look at that. Oh man. Next up we add some garlic salt granules. Oh, for a little bit of extra flavor. And we're gonna add a little bit of peri-peri. That's right, peri-peri salt. Oh man, we're conjuring up some biltong badassness here. This is gonna bring some great flavor to our biltong. We're gonna make sure everybody get invited to the dance, get to know each other a little bit. I think I'm gonna introduce a little bit more garlic and waz them up one last time. But you want to make sure that this still remains kind of coarse. Oh, look at that, people! That is legit. I wish you could smell how incredible this smells. Oh man. So in the meantime, while we're still waiting for our meat to dry, I'm gonna assemble our biltong box. I seem to remember this being slightly less complicated. So this box was gifted to me by my buddy Royski, a bona fide South African man, and he's my buddy. If you're watching, Royski, thanks again. And if you were enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and say hello. Right, our box is literally coming together. It has been a while since I last made biltong. I seem to remember putting a good little cheat was to put some foil in the bottom to catch all the drips and drabs, and makes things easier for cleaning later. And I don't know, it adds a little bit of extra light. The light from the bulb reflects off there. I don't know, science, dude science. There we go, we got our box. It's coming together. It's almost time to hang. Speaking of hang, we put our little shelves up. And this is what we hang our tongue from. We got little hooks that there they are, and you hang them off there, and we're gonna sterilize them, make sure they're good for hanging in a minute. Next part of the process, we're gonna get our vinegar on. A bit of malt vinegar should do it, a handsome glug like so. And a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, like a tablespoon or so. Get that tang. I'm going wild with the sauce. Well, that's looking good. Give her a little stir up. Oh, that's looking good. This is going to act as a binder for our flavor as well as help to dry it out. I'm going to add a little bit more juice there, the more vinegar. We don't want to run out. We want to make sure we got this going. So our meat is looking good after 4 hours with the salt, removing all the moisture. Now we're just going to wipe off all the excess salt. It's done its job. We don't want our biltong to be too salty. And now it's time for us to apply the vinegar and our dry biltong rub. we are
On our way to Biltong hanging Shazam's, people. We got a little station set up now. I'm gonna make sure everything's ready to be like on a conveyor belt. Like we got a little production line. So we bathe. Oh man, we bathe. It's kind of like when you make fried chicken. You got like with the buttermilk and then you add the rub. Similar like that, the binder. But the binder also helps to cure and keep the meat dry out the meat. That's looking good. So we just repeat the process. Time to take a bath. At least somebody's taking a bath around here. Now, it's not very common for people to bath out here in South Gilly. Unless it's your birthday, I suppose. And this could be our birthday. I could give this biltong to somebody for their birthday and say, enjoy the biltong, have a bath. Now you see we cut along the grain, so when we slice up our biltong, we slice it against the grain, and that's gonna give us a tender, delicious bite from our tongue. Oh man, so we're almost done here. We are on our way, people. We're gonna start hanging. Now, I'll just pat her up. Now we are done. Everybody's coated and sitting correct. We've sterilized our biltong hanging hooks in the Yeti over there. Okay, now we just grab a little hook like so, and there we go. And then we're gonna hang them on the line like somebody's laundry. That's good. And we just repeat the process. Try not to cut my finger. I seem to remember doing this, poking my finger through the hook last time I did this. Now I do apologize. For some reason I didn't quite capture the hanging of the meat on camera, but you get the idea, and there it is in all its glory, and it smells incredible already. Can we wait the 5 days? Oh, you betcha. Hey, Bobby! Yeah? Ever tried blindfolded archery before? Yeah? You don't know what you're missing! Oh. Oh, man. It's like Christmas Day coming down. Oh, look at this, people. Oh, this smells incredible. It is time to harvest. Let me get my little board, and it is time. We're just gonna have a little look. Let's see. Very gently. Good stuff coming through, people. Grab another one. Let's test the merchandise. For slicing, it's gotta be the caveman style Ultimo knife. Look at that badass blade. That's a beauty. You gotta mind your fingers when using this one. Alright, let's have a look. Let's slice her up. Oh man. Okay, that's quite a fatty piece, but I'm liking the look of that. Let's try another one. See, we want to look pretty for the camera. Oh, nice bit of fat running through that. That's gonna add beautiful flavor. Look at that. Oh man, that looks good. Let's get a little close up. Oh man, that is beautiful, if I may say so myself. Soft and tender on the inside and deliciously crispy on the outside. Oh man. Dang. Let's try another piece. Now that's how I like it. It's a little bit rare inside. Oh man! I call this piece. This is definitely mine. For the purposes of this video, I let this biltong go on for it. These other pieces of biltong go on for another day and a half, just to give it a little bit less rare, to show how you can do it. And this is looking good as well, a little bit less rare inside, but still, oh man,
That's how my buddy likes it. A little bit more done, still soft on the inside, and got that beautiful dry edge. What do you think? Did you find this video helpful? Could you make better biltong? I'm pretty happy with that. So there you have it. Biltong Dookie style. Now usually I wash this down, pack it away, and make biltong in the future. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and just grab some more meat and make another batch straight away, cause this is gonna disappear real quick. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Watch one of these 2 videos, and we'll see you later, taters. 1, 2, 3, go! Hey, what's cooking? Get looking. Welcome to another edition of Cooking with the Duke, hosted by y'all's truly, T-Bone Mama Duke, aka The Duke. I'm just knocking up a little Shazam left over from last night's rum cap picanha, whatever you want to call it. But before we continue, I want to back up and see how we did it. Let's do this. Shazam rum cap. This beautiful hunk of rum cap is sponsored today by the Meter Probe Company by way of the Village Butchers. Thanks guys, I can't wait to get started. We're gonna begin by trimming off this kind of membrane piece of fat on the inside, and then we get out our big old cleaver, the caveman style cleaver, and begin slicing up our slices along the grain, like so. Look at that. We're gonna slice them about 1.5 inches or so thick, so we can curl them up and stick them through the skewer for the spit that goes on the pit. Yeah, these look good. Oh man, this is a beautiful hunk of beef right here, people. We just slice them up. That's looking good. One more to go. We'll slice these along the grain, like I said, so you get a tender bite when you cut across the grain later. All we're gonna use today, no fancy rubs, no nothing, just a bit of soap. We'll add a little bit of pepper once we finish cooking, but we're gonna keep it real simple. We wanna have this beautiful hunk of beef just sing for itself. We don't want it to detract from the flavor. We want to taste the meat. And I'm just gonna remove this out of harm's way while we light our fire. Get a couple of little woodies on and some chunks in our chimney. Some lumpwood that should do very nicely. There you go. I wonder why they call it a chimney. Now I can think of a lot worse places to be, like down in the sewer or on the end of a skewer. Looks like we're going to be stuck here for the whole summer. What a bummer. If anybody knows those lyrics to the song, stick them in the comment below. I'd be impressed if you know those ones. So anyway, I digress. We begin by sticking our big old chunks of meat on the skewer. We're gonna put the bigger pieces in a U-like shape. There, like that. And one last one. Get on there. That's right. Oh, we are sitting correct. We're gonna grab our a little bit of extra support there. This is my little trick there. You get a little smaller skewer and stick it there so they don't slip and slide. Everybody's sitting correct. That's looking good. Now we get our little skewer end bit. I don't even know. I can't remember what these are called. That's the science bit. You know I'm not the science guy, right? You insert the other fork end bit. That's what I'm calling it, the fork end bit. If you know what it's called, just tell me in the comments below. Now we make sure everybody's sitting correct and we reach for our meter probe. The kind sponsor of today's meat is integral of giving us that perfect temperature and making sure that we cook her just the way we like it. And speaking of cooking, we assemble our rotisserie parts for our pit, and we're gonna get cooking just in a minute. The Axeman cometh. We're gonna just put our coals, bank them on the side there for an indirect heat. And look at that, our beautiful meat is ready to meet the heat. We attach her to the motor and off we go. Look at that. We'll close her up and hit the doot. Okay, so we open our app, we go down to
starter cook, we find beef. We select the piñata. Next, we select our method, which is charcoal grill. Agree to all the good stuff, and we're gonna go for medium rare because that's how we like it. And may go a little bit over because we're playing with fire, people. Ready to go. Oh, and we'll see you soon. Hey, Bobby. Yeah? I just got back from attending a silent auction. Yeah? Yeah, I got a dog whistle and a couple of mimes. Bargain! Oh man, I wish you could smell what I'm smelling. So the meter probe, look at that. So the meter probe tells us we're about 10 degrees away from temp, so we're gonna just bring her off for a minute and put her to the side, away from any critters or cars, and we're gonna make a little fire. This is my favorite part, people! We stack the wood in a neat little pile, add a couple woodies, and puff a while. Oh yeah, grab those woodies, in we go. I don't think we're even gonna need to use a match or anything like that. That's just gonna let nature do its thing. And Shazam! Oh man, that's beautiful. Time for the meat to meet the heat again. Now, this is my favorite part, people. Look at that. Just make sure everybody's sitting correct. Turn the motor on and look at that. Now that is beautiful, people. I must say, can we take a minute to say this is a beautiful thing? Look at that. Yes, I am. Now, I don't want to ruin the moment, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit that subscribe button. I sure would appreciate it. Now, did I mention what firewood we're burning today? This is the Seiko Boss wood all the way from Namibia, kindly sponsored by Firemasters UK. Oh, that's the good stuff, people. Well, the little hand says it's time to rock and roll. The meter probe has told us that we have reached temperature, so it is time to bring this gorgeous hunk of picanha off of the pit, and we're gonna let her rest. And well, we rested about 10 minutes, and we're just gonna slice her up, you know, like you see in the fancy pants Brazilian restaurants. But if I'm honest with you, this ain't kind of working for me, so I'm just gonna do it how I would usually do it on the board. I apologize for the bad lighting in this shot, but everybody was hungry and I just had to get on with it. But that's better. Look at that. Did I do it right? What do you think? Is that done just how you like it? Throw a little bit of chimichurri on there with some slaw, sweet spuds, and sweet corn. Oh man! You know what? I'm just gonna dig right into that chimney. And that's just about all we got time for. Thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed it. Watch one of these 2 videos and we'll see you later, taters. Oh. Hey, what's cooking, good looking? Welcome to another edition of Cooking with the Duke, hosted by y'all truly, T-Bone Mama Duke, aka The Duke. Today we're cooking beautiful leg of lamb. Okay, so we're about halfway here, so why don't we just back up a minute and we'll start at the beginning. You can't make honey mustard lamb without honey mustard glaze. Scientific fact. So we're starting off with honey and mustard. Stir them up real good. And we're gonna add a little garlic granules and some smoked paprika. Stir her up again. We want a good consistency. We're gonna add a little bit of salt, sea salt, and continue to stir. Stir her up, baby. We're gonna add a little bit of frozen garlic. Why not? Extra flavor for our sticky lamb Shazamness. It's a beautiful day in the South Gilly neighborhood. I've hung out all the washing, so let's light a fire and smoke her out. We got this beautiful firewood from Firemasters UK. We got the Seiko Bossy going down, and we're just gonna arrange her up. We gotta use a little bit of local firewood as kindling, because you want to get this stuff lit. It's like a match. Oh, let's go. Boom, boom, boom. The star of today's show's a leg of lamb. We're gonna just score her slightly and lightly with our caveman Ultimo knife. Oh yeah. Get a little bit of flavor inside that skin. Very lightly.
We want to keep her together. We don't want her falling all over the place. We want to keep her tidy. That'll just score away like very lightly. That'll do her. And we get our spit rod out. I think it's called the spit rod. Whatever it's called. The rotisserie spit. That's the one. Okay, now just make sure we get it through the bone. There you go. That's alright. That's about right. We're just gonna add our. Still don't know what these dang things are called. The spit spikes, the holder things, whatever they're called. We're getting them on there. And if you know what they're called, let me know in the comments below, once and for all. Okay, we're sitting tidy and correct there, and just tighten that up. Okay, next we get our Shazam lamb jam. What do you want? The lamb jam. Oh, I like it. Lamb jam. We get painting. Get our paintbrush out, and we get just give her a little coat before we throw down on the pit. There's something kind of therapeutic about this. It's like we're in art class again. Oh, as a young duke, I would will away the hours listening to some rock and roll and doing some painting in the shed. Okay, we're almost coated up. Make sure our Shazam jam for the lamb is coated all over. And then we're going to introduce to the fire, which we'll check on. That's coming along real good. Look, we're flaming that. Man, I love this Seiko Boss firewood. So we're just going to bank her onto the side while we get our rotisserie gear set up with a drip tray and all that good stuff. Okay, it is time for the lamb to meet the flame, the lamb to the slaughter. Yep. Oh man. Okay, we just paint her again. Another coat. The directions say put on 3 coats, even though it's a hot day. The fire's hot. Make sure you put on as many coats as you can till you run out of ram jam. It's just lamb jam. We'll find a name for this. Now I'm gonna run a little errand, so I'm gonna nip out for a minute, and we'll have a look when I get back. Oh, let's have a look. It's been about 40 minutes. Oh, the fire's died down, and we're taking on a little bit of color, and we are looking good. Time to get the paintbrush out again. That's right, just paint the afternoon away on a beautiful day. I might have to get the guitar out in a minute. Just sit back and enjoy the smoke and the sizzle, the vibe. Yeah, I said vibe. What you gonna do about it? Just painting away. Just willing the afternoon away, the spit and the sizzle and all that good stuff. Now, where's that guitar? I'm gonna get a little shoe fly. Time to add a little wood to the fire. This is beautiful wood. It's got good weight to it as well. We're just gonna chop her up. Oh man, we're gonna just throw it down like so. Get a little smoky, get a little hot heat. Throw her down and let the fire science take care of itself. Just still kind of hot in there. There we go. There. I love the way that smoke just hits. Beautiful. The lamb's taking on good color. We got some flame. Yeah. Oh man, it won't be long till it's almost lamb o'clock. Better I get that paintbrush out. Now the drip tray at the bottom's catching a little bit of light, but that's okay. I don't mind. That doesn't bother me at all. We just get a little bit of extra lick there from the flavor of the flame. Oh man. Just keep painting like Dory sang. Oh man, I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio. Or was it Da Vinci? I can never remember. But I feel like a famous painter right now. Look at that beautiful lamb. I almost forgot. We gotta add our temperature probe. Now we're gonna go a little bit more than my usual medium rare today because we got a request from our guest. So we're gonna set her up to more medium well, I guess.
So we're just gonna hit that temp rope and we're gonna set her off and we should be ready to Shazam! Well, looky what we got here.
Showing you how it's done.
Mama Duchess Duke on the taters. Oh man, she's getting good at this. Show them how it's done. You gotta love the Traeger taters. Yeah, babe. Shazam. Hey, Bobby.
Yeah.
The farmer has plans to put up a high-voltage electric fence around South Gilly Farm.
Yeah.
Although our neighbors are dead against it. Now, I do apologize. I was trying to take some good shots for the thumbnail for this video, therefore forgetting to take some video shots of the final stage of the cook. Never mind, you get the idea. We have rested the lamb for about a half hour and we're trying to slice her up. Oh man! We got our caveman cleaver knife and we're just gonna slice her up. Oh man, this beautiful sticky lamb. A little bit less pink than I would usually do it, but it is very juicy. Look at that. It smells incredible. I wish you could smell it at home. Well, I'm happy with that. But I think it's time to check out Mama Duchess Duke's taters. What you got, baby? Let's have a look. That's looking good. Almost ready. Almost time to plate up. Let's see the parsnips and carrots. Shazam. Shazam. Time to plate up. Oh man, look at that. Get the gravy going. Oh, what do you think? Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next video. Watch one of these ones here. Till next time, later, taters.